Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the Darkest Dungeon. And what do we have planned for this week in the Darkest Dungeon? Well, this week we are going to try out the new characters. I have a Succubus and the Voivode right here, ready to go ahead and play. They're level 2, but that's because I got the higher level ones from the wagon. So we're just going to go ahead and give them a try. All of these are nameless characters, so theoretically it matters not if they die. Although we don't want them to, because in the end they're still carrying my trinkets. Well, as per the norm, we don't have a single healer to our name, because healers just simply don't exist at this level. And also, this is a very huge, short dungeon, is all I can say. But in the end, we are still hoping that we can indeed find something to fight. Just so that we can try everyone in action. Because the Succubus seems to be a very good support character, and so does this character. Don't give him stress, he's going to have enough of it. What is with all the traps?
Carelessness will nature herself a victim to the spreading corruption.
Yeah.
Malformed with misintent.
Sure, malformed. Totally wasn't like that before, because we're wandering in a random jungle. Woods. But field of trees. But in all seriousness right now, do fights just not exist? Screw you, game. It's a very good thing the Succubus is a stress healer. To a degree. Finally, a fight! In fact, 2. One right after the other. Finally, something for us to fight. Christ. You, de-stress. Not bad. Ouch. Why the crit? What possibly made the crit necessary?
Another one.
Probably like that crit. Not a bad looking ability. I'll grant you that. Well, that one's dead. You need to really chill with attacking him. We don't exactly have that thing called a healer, because they don't exist at this level. And you can smush that. And we're done. There we go. Oh yes, we'll definitely use the torch. You're having some food. I wish you'd heal up more from the food, but oh well. Ah, bandits. Surprised bandits. Well then. You know, I think that's why I liked the Voivode. Because it marks for a battle. This is gonna hurt.
Destroyed.
Didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. That was actually kind of minimal in damage. That's more the damage we expect from you, Mr. Cannoneer. Because, Mr. Cannoneer, you do have some stupid damage when you want it. That gives damage until camp? That ability? Jeez, I didn't realize it was that good. You know, Miss Succubus, you revealing yourself actually reduces the stress of everyone. So, I want you to do that. Oops, my garb fell off. How clumsy of me, wink. Oh, you. We're continuing adventuring because there's a chest right here we want to use. Thank you.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
If only, but it can't. Now we've got one room left to move, everyone. Let's go there and see what we can find. Is there going to be... You know what, I'll admit, I was surprised not to see any of you guys. Oh, why'd you have to dodge? At least he dodged in return. Yes, actually, thirst him. He's already a vampire. I'm fine with that. Now, if you don't mind, give me my turn. She wasn't meant to go next, but she can do... Bloody hell! You're becoming this. Shapeshift. Now, I want you to do this. Because that marks everyone. Basically. Only for a round, though. Which is not as good as I thought it was. I will admit. You zoom forward. De-stress everyone again. And then you can just go chop, chop, chop. Good girl. That heals. How did you heal? How did you heal? Nice crit. That was kind of nice. And definitely needed. So, well, what's in the final room? We do ask ourselves. Is it combat? No, it's nothing. There were very little monsters this round. How did you get 4? Resolve. You took risk. You got Risk Taker. Oh, glorious. You got Luminous. Oh, wow.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
Ah. What for? If you don't mind my asking. When you say defeat, does that mean kill or survive? Because I remember the thing about the Shrieker is you just need to usually survive. Either way. Well, either way, the Shrieker's a prick and the prick's got to die. Who we got? We got Lydia, Hirano, Viper, and we got Daniel. Are we ready, guys, to kill a prick? Let's go kill a prick. You cannot retreat from this quest. Are you sure you want to continue? Well, we've got some pretty tanky people. In all fairness. And I don't really have anyone who can heal better than Hirano at the moment. We are kind of lacking in healers. Shocker. And plus he has AoE healing. So, yeah. We're ready. Now, if I remember rightly, I don't think there's any point to... If I remember rightly about the Shrieker, Shrieker leaves after 3 rounds. So Holy Water is invaluable because you just put that on everyone's turn first. Don't think we need food. But I'm taking a bit just in case. Survivors of this encounter are sometimes rewarded with unique quirks. Fair enough. Could probably use some on some of these characters. I thought we just started with the fight. Heh, 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 you lose. Right. Do you have protection? No, you're pure dodge. Okay. With very little chance for us to hit. Does your mark reduce dodge? Reduces accuracy. That's probably better, quite frankly. Good hit, Daniel. Good hit. I forgot to use Holy Water. There we go. Holy Water. Right. 50-50 chance. Do it. Good man. It resisted Blight. It's immune to Blight. God damn it, Viper's useless. You resisted the stun. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Good job. Minus accuracy. We definitely don't want that. You failed. Ha, 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 ha. Ow, but he's tanky. So it matters not. You people need to stop missing like little bastards.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That is really, really bad. Yes, that's right. Transfer over the Blight. It works if it's a transfer. Reasonable heal, I guess. 20 is better than nothing. Getting him to 20 is better than nothing. Call the murder. What's that? That is stress. Fair. Fair. How about take a little of that? You missed. Ha! You're a little bastard. Shrieking flight. You know what? Mega stress on everyone. But we've completed the quest. Glorious. Well done, guys. You survived. That's impressive. Hey guys, you remember a while ago I mentioned, like during the Darkest Dungeon, I mentioned there was a certain trinket for the seer that never appeared ever again? Well, there it is! Everybody! The seer finally has her trinket! Corvin's appetite. 100% food consumed. Insatiable appetite for carrion. Okay. And you received unyielding. You know what? I'm going to enforce that quirk. So, now that the problems involving the Shrieker are now gone and dealt with, and it's given us some really nice trinkets, ha 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 ha, we are going to go back to leveling up the new guys. Because I hate the guys below level 3, because there's simply no way to deal with things. So, what's in the Warrens? Mostly stuff for medicinal herbs. That's it. Let's go. Humankind is proud about their unbinding will. This creatures from the pit, born from dead corpses of brothers and sisters, fight and survive by devouring each other, until finally they reach the surface, to fall again by the steel of men. Okay.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
And at first, of course, you have to make it a explore 90% of the rooms match when you start me in the direct middle of everything. Don't you, bastard? Hello, piggies! Oh, really now? Well, I've got some special treat in store for you lot. First, we are doing that. Next, I am doing this. And marking you all for a round. Next, I am traveling backwards. Why? Simple reasoning, really. Simple. Quite simple. But you would never understand. Quirk. Do you hate... Oh, light. Never mind. Well, you can't kill anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the fact I can now do this. She has just stolen all of their... absolutely all of their damage. And she's now got plus 12%. This is the tactic, everyone. These two work perfectly together. One marks everything. The other then steals damage because they're all marked. Or stuns them because they're all marked. Now that I look at it, I don't think I need to actually mark them in order to steal their energy, do I? Nope. So my entire thought and tactic behind this entire process is pointless. Right.
Success.
Okay then. You are super puffed in damage. Because why the hell not? And now we're about to go to explore a treasure room. Because why the hell not? They've been really demanding a lot of shovels from me lately. Steal all their damage, Miss Succubus. Well, we killed the humans, the piggies get to live. That was literally useless, Mr. Piggy. You did 0 damage. You may have done a bit of stress damage, but apparently seeing a succubus isn't stressful. In fact, it cures stress. Ah, now I get why you healed. It's because you stole HP from everyone else. I guess it makes sense now. Even if it's annoying. You might as well kill that, and then we complete. And here we have a chest, ready for a key. And it gives us random crap, which we already expected. You know, this kind of makes the succubus really quite powerful. And understandably, why she has very little base damage. Because she's meant to be, over long periods of dungeons, just slowly build up more and more damage. Because her stress healing isn't the best. She's good at marking, though. And actually disabling stress accumulation. No, she's good at countering stress. Because she can disable abilities which deal stress. Wow, you actually get to live that. So do you guys. I will not miss those beads. I'm sure you won't, madam. And there we go, guys. One good, successful fight. Admittedly, though, the succubus isn't easy to work with unless you've got a good AoE healer in the party. Because, well, it's hard to deal with AoE healing or AoE damage unless you have an AoE healer. God, I need some money. Just so I can reinforce a bunch of quirks. You know what, I'll take a map. Show me a map. What's ahead of us? I see. 2 fights at least. Well, 1 fight at least, I should say. Am I feeling greedy enough to try and go for the second? The answer is yes. I don't even know what I need to do with the rest of the fights yet. The answer is yes. I can't remember if this thing can give a quirk. You're going to discover for me. It gave me loot. I didn't know it was actually capable of that. Chop, chop, chop go the little batties. As they prepare to kill their prey. Ouch. That's annoying. Stop that. You should not have a turn yet. No, stop that. No, especially do not crit. That is especially annoying. Thank you, you finally get your turn. Drain their damage. Become OP. Thank you. Right, are you ready to kill one? Thank you. All the corpses go bye-bye. As we ready and watch as this thing goes and dies. Because Jesus Christ, is it not surviving? Well, it may not survive, but... Oh yeah, we can only do that like 3 times twice or 3 times a battle. Just so that we don't get too much damage, I suppose. You, madam, you really need some food. But you could use some too. Spudders! Spudder, I should say. Just singular. Only one. Because it's useless. And it's going to die very shortly. Come, Madam Succubus. We like your body, and we like... There is room in the underworld for each of my enemies. I am sure there is. Can you please show us your enemies? By... murdering them? Like he does? I've just realised the irony behind this team, because the leper is a religious character, and we have a succubus in the team.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Well, they may be low on supplies, but we got enough supplies for us to count as a victory.
Your soldiers' minds are mired in malignancy.
Oh, really?
Fear has taken root.
Sure. Despondency and ambience seem to be on the wind. Many adventurers confess to having troubled distribution, even here, in the relatively safe hamlet. Relatively safe being the appropriate term. Well, one more dungeon to go until the two new guys have been leveled up. In case any of you are wondering what happened to the butcher bird, I kind of got rid of her in order to get the succubus. So I ran out of space in the roster. So, yeah, awkward. Well, Mr. Whatchamacallit, Torchbearer, you certainly do your job in telling us where the hell we're going. That's for sure. Well, you had a 30% chance of that happening, so I'm not surprised.
A handsome reward.
That's a nice trinket.
Task well performed.
In fact, I think that's the reward trinket. Oh, hell. While we do everything we can to kill the little flies. Because those little flies are quite annoyingly bad for ensuring that we turn into vampires. Which, I suppose, for the vampire, wouldn't be so bad, but for the rest of us, is pretty bad. And no one's a vampire yet. Good start, good start. She doesn't need... Yarg? What the hell was the Yarg for? Oh, so you can only actually do your single attack when you actually... whatchamacallit, push back. Interesting. Nice hit, Torchbearer. Nice hit. Still no. That's good. Still no. That's really good. Oh, maybe the game doesn't want us to be a vampire. And now that I've said that... and that's another corpse. One last final corpse for us. Glorious. I attacked the wrong one. That was legitimately a mistake. Then again, you can do this, so... more torchlight for us.
The path is clear.
How did you end up being last?
Strength to follow it.
Yeah. Unforeseen, unforgiving, blah blah blah. Let us continue onwards. Ooh, they're surprised as well. Ha 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 ha. Get drained. I really enjoy the concept of this. You know, the way they just constantly are draining their hit points and all that. It's just a fun concept to me. Well, there's certainly enough of us for... I swear that can't be random at this point. That the AI specifically goes for the stress people literally have to go for people with high stress. That can't be coincidental any further. You do a lot of damage in that form, you know. And other than the initial stress that you cause, there's no downside to you being in that form, really. Who'd have thought the vampire's powerful? Oh, and by the way, the person who keeps telling me I can use the torch on this, nothing happens. It's only if it's in the courtyard that it actually does stress healing. Not in the regular areas. In the regular areas, they're literally useless. Unless you want to fight the vampires. Now we're just on a relaxing trip of loot. Because, thanks to the Torchbearer's brokenness, well done.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
They would be, but she just keeps tripping the traps. Fight me! Fight me! I say, give me your soul. And then fight me! How much damage are you up to? 42%. I should consider you putting you into a damage position. But we don't have a healer for you to heal with. For you to basically...
Monstrous size has
wow.
no intrinsic merit.
And you didn't get stress healed.
Inordinate exsanguination
Wow.
be considered obliterated.
Why didn't I attack? The Torchbearer is all about stress healing. I could have used that to stress heal.
Overconfidence.
I love the Torchbearer. Or at least, rather, I love the Torchbearer's OP bloody trinket. It's so broken. It just makes everything broken. But it's useful for, basically, training the new people. Plus, it's actually a really good trinket. It's just a good trinket. Even without the immunity to torch crap.
Dread.
That's annoying. That you avoided the puppy. The puppy avoided you, Mr. Bat.
Death.
That's a stressed out.
Slightest lapse in
Okay, the succubus didn't get. Fair enough then. Now the succubus cares.
We're all gonna die!
It's completely hopeless.
There can be no hope in this.
Why did you ever agree to this? Because souls, maybe? You get souls out of it?
As the fiend
I don't know. Hypophilia. Of course you have to get diseased. Okay, I just wanted to try that, but that looked cool. And kill it. Good and dead. And you get some nice healing from it too. That's why I also like the Voivode, I think. Because his main attack heals him. More enemies. What did I expect? Not more enemies, that's it. Oh, you want to push yourself forward? Well, if you want to push yourself forward, we might as well push you all the way forward. You need some accuracy bonuses. That's for sure. Very nice, very nice. And they're almost dead. They're almost dead. There's one to go. One left. Go ahead. You're meant to go first. How do you have 0 speed? Oh, because of the quick draw charm. That makes sense. And the dungeon is complete. And there's nothing left for us here. Well done, everybody! I think you've both leveled up now, have you not? And maybe we can get enough money so you can enforce some of those quirks of yours.
let them arrive.
Lethargy. Because you needed another disease. Hippocratic. You don't have healing abilities, you have stress healing abilities, and they're not affected by Hippocratic.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter.
The
could be
Shrieker's
heard from the
Prize.
tavern.
You know what? Fine. Fine. The succubus is restricted to the brothel. You know what? That makes 100% sense, and I don't know why I'm in any way trying to question it. Okay. We're ready. We're gonna kill this little bastard. And that's it. Because it's gonna die. I got no justifiable reason to try and kill this thing. Other than the fact I want to kill it. And so kill it I shall. Are we ready, guys? Instead of Viper, we're bringing Damn Drone this time. Because it might have been immune to Blight, but it didn't look like it was immune to Bleed. And if we know anything about Damn Drone, he can make them bleed. Let's do this. So much blood indeed. Well, we're gonna cure you of that blood, and you're gonna make it bleed. A lot. Then you are gonna come along and, well, just plain hit it, to be fair. After you use your holy water. Good man. Right. What are you going to do? You know what? You're going to use your holy water, and then you're going to do a big heal on him. And hopefully not get stunned, which you did. Oh well, never mind. Now, you are going to swap modes. And then you're going to shoot this little thing. Like that. And then you're going to debuff it for negative dodge. So we've got a greater chance of hitting it. Yeah, we're gonna kill it! It is going to die! Yeah, I bet you wanna run, don't ya? You understand that we know how to kill you. I admit I forgot to debuff you again. Oh well, crap. Oh well, there's not that much left of you! Good job, Daniel! Kill the bird! Death to the bird! Ha 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 ha!
Precipitates a dizzying fall.
Nice job. Nice job indeed. The bird dies! Even in this game, the bird comes after me. And in this game, we do whatever we do in every other game, and we kill the bird! Corvid's Eye, plus accuracy, plus scouting chance. And Luminous, wow. And you got rid of Infirm. Wow, you got some insane quirks right then, Daniel. What about Hirano? I forgot you had Undying, but you got, ironically, Regenerative, which is probably better on you. So I'm glad about that. And then what about you? You got Winded. Well, can't win everything. But you got Corvid's Eye, Daniel. Well done. Well, that was quite exhilarating. Well, everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me this week. I am in some serious need of money, so I'm likely going to be selling a couple of trinkets. Like, possibly that Shrieker trinket, actually. How much is it worth? 1 gold. Are you actually serious? Well, it's kind of useless to me anyway. Because it's not that good. It's just a bit of extra dodge, mostly. But either way, it was under the principle that we could kill the bird. And we did! Death to the bird! So, everyone, again, thank you all for joining me this week. Remember, if you want to join my little estate and be any of the characters you've seen today, simply say in the comments down below. But I'm afraid that until next time, when I might hear from you, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.